Hi guys, today I am back to film my Pan That Palette update. This month has went pretty well. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm not 100% happy with it, but I'm pretty happy with it. So anyways, this is what my palette looks like now. I'm gonna try to go through the colors because I think I remember them pretty well now. I've kind of been trying to memorize them. So starting with Strut, as you can see, we have pan showing now. I don't think last update I had any pan showing, but I have started to wear purple eyeliner a little bit more these last 2 or 3 weeks. I've been trying to kind of incorporate it in there a little bit more. Because I'm filming this, I think, like a week after I filmed my Project Pan update. So even this last week, this has gotten more use. But I have finally hit pan on this. I am really, really happy about that. I still think it's going to take me a while because I mostly use it to set liner. I did use it a couple times this last month with Scout and the outer, V and stuff, but it just really didn't work very well out there. I don't know if it was Scout that was making it not work or if it was this, but it just kind of wasn't working. But I know I used up a ton of shadow when I did that because I had to constantly build up the color and kind of reapply it a lot. So it did get a lot of use from that. It did get a lot of uses being used to set my eyeliner with, wearing on the lower lash line, all that kind of stuff. So it does have a little bit of pan showing now. Next is Couture. Couture, I don't know if it's going to look terribly different, but it does have more pan showing. It is growing. Like I've said in the past, I've panned this, mostly by setting my liner or using it with a pencil brush. So the way it panned was I went pretty much straight down and hit the pan. So there was a very high the edges were very high around the pan. So I've kind of worn down the edges more than anything. But the pan has grown a little bit too. So like I said, it probably doesn't look terribly different, but I can tell just looking at it that it has changed and is different. So progress with this one, it's not a lot, but I am pretty happy with it. I'm really not too worried about this shadow, so it's doing pretty well. Next is Scout. So as you can see, Scout is completely finished now. There is a little bit in the corner, but I mean, it's not really anything that I could really use because it's not enough to put all over my lid or anything. But I mostly use this as a blush. I did use it as a shadow quite a bit this last month to finish it off, and like I said, I paired it with Strut, which is the purple color. It was, I don't know, it's okay. I didn't like it as much as a shadow, I kind of realized. There are other eyeshadows I have that are pink that have that gold shimmer in it that I like a lot better. So this one wasn't my favorite, but I am glad to have it finished. Next is Rtw. Rtw, I'm a little sad about because I had said in my last update I wanted to have pan showing on it, and clearly I don't have pan showing on it. You can kind of see this weird line going through the eyeshadow, and that is really deep. That is probably going to hit pan somewhat soon, but it's not, hitting pan right now. The look that I have on has been kind of my go-to spring look, and I just haven't worn that as much this last month. I feel like I've kind of worn some other shadows a little bit more, so I feel like if I would have kept wearing this look more, I probably would have hit pan on Rtw, but then I don't think I would have hit pan on the next shadow that I'm about to talk about. So if I remember correctly, this red burgundy color I think is Beauty Mark or Beauty Marked. I could be wrong. But anyways, obviously hit pan on this. I have been wearing this with Urban Decay Virgin. I've been wearing it with MAC Naked Lunch. I've been wearing it with my NYX Stiletto eyeshadow. I've been wearing it with all 3 of those a ton this last month. And I don't think that if I would have wore that look as much as I had, I would have hit pan. So I think that I kind of had to choose between Rtw and this Beauty Mark color. I was going to hit pan on one or the other, but probably not both. So I did hit pan on Beauty Marked. I'm probably going to try to slow down on Beauty Marked a little bit so that way I can hit pan on Rtw. Plus Rtw, it's copper, which I feel like, you could wear that spring, summer, fall. You could wear it in winter too, but honestly I'm probably going to wear it more during spring, summer, and fall. But I kind of wanted to finish this color during the summer because this Beauty Mark color being this really pretty red burgundy color, I am more likely going to wear it during fall. But I have been wearing it a lot lately too, so I don't know. But anyways, I'm probably going to slow down on this so that way I can hit some pan on Rtw, just so that way I have another shadow I've hit pan on. Next is 10K. I don't know if you're going to be able to tell, I kind of move it around here, but this does have quite a bit more pan showing. I have worn this a lot this last month. I think this is the next shadow I'm going to try to finish. It's pretty thin, unlike the other ones where, I use them a lot with a pencil brush, so they're kind of, hitting pan, and then the edges around it are very high, whereas this one as a whole is pretty thin, so I don't think this one will take me too long to finish. As long as I have another month like this one, I would say it's probably going to take me like maybe 2 or 3 months, but I still don't feel like that's too long. So as long as I have a month like this last one, I think I'll be pretty good. I could step it up a little bit more though with this one and maybe work on it a little more. So that's kind of a goal for next month, is to have a lot more pan showing on. That way I'm very close to finishing it. So next is this black one, which was Little Black Dress, I believe. It really doesn't look too much different. I have not worn black eyeliner a lot. It's mostly been purple or brown. My Ulta Automatic liner, it kind of came apart from the base, so I've really been trying to use that up because it's broke. So I've kind of haven't really worn black eyeshadow or black liner that much, which means I'm not using the black eyeshadow as much. Because honestly, on a typical day-to-day basis, I don't really use black eyeshadow that much in general. I know a lot of people use it to darken up the outer V. I mostly use a dark brown, just because it's a little easier to work with, or I'll choose like a dark gray. But I mean, it's black. I will find a way to get through it. So I'm not 100% happy with my progress with this one, but at the same time, I kind of know why it's like that. So I'm going to try to make a little bit better progress with it next month. I'm not expecting to hit pan with it next month, but if I do, that would be awesome. So this last color here, I believe this is called Pose. No progress with this one. I haven't even used it. It is a really pretty color. I don't know, haven't really reached for it. It's just kind of darker, and I don't know, just been kind of sticking with stuff like what I have on today. So I haven't really reached for it, but maybe I'll try to use it like once or twice this next month, so that way I am using it a little bit. I feel like though, when fall and winter roll around, that color will be basically my everyday lid color because it's such a pretty color. But like I said, it's just a little darker, and I've been into more light looks like what I have on today. So anyways, that is what my palette is at. We have let's see, there's 7 more eyeshadows to go, so I'm really not feeling too bad about it. A little worried, I guess, but not really that worried, just because I'm using the majority of the palette. So, I'm really kind of only worried about these 2 down here. Everything else has pan showing or is close to hitting pan. So, again, just not too worried. But, yeah, that is it for my Pan That Palette update. And I look forward to seeing all of your guys's. I cannot believe how well a lot of you guys are doing on your Pan That Palette updates. It is kind of blowing my mind. Because I've seen some people that are really already almost done with their palettes, and I'm like, holy cow, we just started this project 5 months ago. So anyways, that is it, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.